Alright guys, so with the new influx of players to Apex Legends recently, I've been thinking I should make a grenade guide, as I've not seen a lot of people actually know how to use them properly. Most people just think you throw them at the enemy and then that's it, but there's actually ways you can make them practically do damage guaranteed every time. So I'm going to start off by showing you how to do it with the Thermites, then I'll be showing the Arc Stars, and then I'll be showing the grenades. So let's start with the Thermites. So Thermites are mainly used in high rank. They're kind of useless in pubs and in lower ranks. Mainly due to the fact they're just area denial, and in pubs you don't really need to area denial anything. I mean, chuck it, covers quite a lot, and it burns for quite a bit. Well, it tags you 25 damage, you get tagged by it once. So yeah, kind of useless. I'm going to tell you how to use them in higher ranks. So let me demonstrate. Let's say Storm is getting smaller and smaller and smaller. That's the only time when these Thermites will actually become useful, is the end game. So let's say that I'm here. I'm hiding here. The Storm is right here. I have barely any room to work with. A team could be in high ground over here, let's say. And they can see that I'm behind this. They know that I'm there, but they can't get angles to shoot on me. They can't move. So they're getting held by a different team. What they could do is simply just aim a Thermite, throw it there. Now that's going to cover the area and be burning you. And because you can't move, that I'm stuck here. The Storm's one side, that there. I'm going to have to run out here, tank bullets, and try and survive that way. I'm going to have to go in Storm and try and find a spot here where the Thermite is burning. Let's say here. Storm's mainly here. I could perhaps have a little spot, but most of the time it's going to be burning you, and it tags quite a lot when you stand in it. That's the only time Thermites really will ever be useful. Other than that, they're practically quite useless. That's why I would say if you're playing pubs, or let's say you're new and you're in like bronze rank and you're trying to rank up, stick with grenades and Arc Stars. They are the best. So let's move on to why the Arc Stars are good. Arc Stars tag for a minimum of somewhere between 70 and 75 damage, depending on which legend you're playing. If you're playing Gibraltar or Caustic, it will tag 70. Everyone else will tag 75. But there's a little secret I don't think many people know, is that the Arc Stars will actually destroy your armor no matter what armor you have. Let me show you what I mean. So we'll start off with red. We'll throw down an Arc Star. I'll be over here. And you see, it deleted the armor. No health damage, but it will delete the armor. This goes for all armors from blue and upwards. White is the only armor it will damage your health at. And you'll see, no health gone. Blue. Again, no health. Now with the white armor, that's when the health will disappear. I believe it will take you for about 20 health. There, roughly about 20, maybe 15 health. That is the only time when the Arc Stars will actually damage your health. Now let's move on to how they stick. So if you stick someone, it will tag for 90, I believe. Okay, so 90 damage on smaller characters, 70 on the larger ones. Then it will actually tag for 70 when it detonates. So that means, let's get a single shot hemlock. So that means I could actually stick someone, hit them with 2 or 3 bullets, and then there, it's a guaranteed kill or a knock. That's why I would say Arc Stars are the second useful to grenades. Grenades are way more versatile. A little tip, or basically a way to practice how to stick, because sticking is quite well, it's quite difficult if you're on controller, and it's quite difficult if you're quite new to the game as well. But once you learn it and you're an MK, you'll be able to stick people no problem. One thing I would say is if you're going to go stick someone and you're fairly new to practice, I would stand still. Mainly because if you're moving and you play in a high sense, they're moving as well. It's going to be quite hard to stick. No, it's easy because the bots are standing still. That's why to practice this, I would recommend putting down a jump pad, just jumping on it and trying to stick them while flying through the air. Yeah, spend like 10 minutes a day practicing this, and then eventually it will transfer over into in-game skills. But that moves on to my little next tip with the Arc Stars. You should definitely be standing still when you're trying to stick someone, just mainly because it's quite hard. But stand still, stick them, they'll be moving, but your Arc Star will be perfectly accurate. It won't move slightly, because when you move while throwing an Arc Star, the Arc Star will actually move itself. Given that it's about a millisecond, which doesn't sound like a lot, but obviously transferring into in-game, if I'm moving around and I think it's on him, I throw it. As you see there, it was on him. I threw it. It missed because I was moving. That is mainly the only way I would say. That's the only trick I would have, really. Stand still with the Arc Stars. So let's move on to the grenades. Right. Grenades are the best storable in Apex Legends. Mainly just because a lot of people seem to think how to use these grenades simply just throw them. That's not the case. As you can see, it takes a while to go off if you throw them. That's why I like to give them cooking time, or as it's actually called, skynades. And what that means is that you arc your grenades up. So let's say I'm trying to hit this guy over here. I'm actually going to arc my grenade. Going to aim up. I'm going to arc it, giving it cooking time. So by the time it lands, it goes off. You can see I was a little short on that, so I need to aim. So I'm going to aim more forward. Let's try that one. And there, a little short again. But that's why you practice these in the firing range, is you just keep doing it on the dummies. It's a great way. It will eventually transfer to the point where you'll know exactly how far to throw them. But no matter how close you are, even if I'm here, I would still arc it. Throw it up. That should do it. Still arc it, as by the time it lands, it will do damage, and they can't react. But if you throw it straight at them, it gives them a while to just stim away, run away. See? It's very hard to do on mainly every legend in this way. It will be able to escape it before it goes off. But another way to practice is to actually look at the distance. So let's tag him. He's 13 meters away. Let's do 20. And because it's 20, I can actually use knowledge from before, know how to arc it. He's not that far away, so that should do it. There, land straight on him, 85 damage instantly, and he has no way of knowing that was going to happen, because there's no audio cues or anything like that to help them know that there's a nade falling on the head besides visual. Alright, so my final little tip with the grenades is going to be how to, let's say you're being chased by a squad. It's actually going to be how you can use your sky nades to damage them and actually turn around a bit of damage. So let's say I'm being chased. This bot's chasing me. You can actually just look straight up, throw the grenade, it will come straight back down. It takes about 4 seconds, so you'd have to time it. But as you can see, the second it hits the ground, it just implodes, like an impact grenade. Great way if you're being chased. Another trick is to hold the doors. So let's say there's a door. Then there's a door here. I'm holding this door. There's an enemy team on the other side. What you're going to want to do is you're going to look up, throw it, count 1, 2, then run, turn around, it will hit. The second I open that door and come out, it's going to hit them for the damage. And that way, that's probably like 100 damage minimum, I would say, from a straight up. Let's test it on a dummy. Okay, he's got no health left. Right, so let's test it on this dude. Just straight up nade. See how much damage it tags them for. There, 100 damage. So you're being chased. You could be low health. They could be full. It will tag them for 100 damage, giving you at least a chance of winning that gunfight. But yeah, that's all I really have for the grenades. If this video did help you, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And also, please do like the video. It helps me get into the algorithms, helps more people find these videos. Let me know if any of these tips actually helped you in the comments below. I will see you next time I make a video like this. So, goodbye.